How to fix Linux file permission errors using CLI. Have you ever tried to access a file in Linux and been met with a frustrating permission error? You're not alone. Many users encounter this issue when they lack the necessary rights to modify or access files. Understanding how to fix these errors is essential for smooth operation in Linux distributions. Let's break down the steps to resolve file permission issues using the command line interface. First, you need to check the current permissions and ownership of the file in question. You can do this by typing lsl filename in your terminal. If you are checking a directory, use lslaw. This command will display detailed information about the file, including its permissions, owner, and group. The output will show permissions in a format like rwxrxr, where the first character indicates the file type, and the next 9 characters representing permissions for the user, group, and others. Next, it is important to understand the permission notation. Permissions are divided into 3 sets of 3 characters. The first 3 characters representing the user or owner permissions. The next 3 characters show group permissions, and the last 3 characters indicate permissions for others. Each set can include R for read, W for write, and X for execute. A dash means that permission is not granted. If you need to modify permissions, you will use the Chmod command. This command allows you to change file permissions by adding, removing, or setting specific permissions for the user, group, others, or all. For example, to add execute permission for the user, you would type chmod u plus x filename. To add read permission for both group and others, use chmod go plus r filename. If you want to set full permissions for everyone, type chmod a plus rwx filename. Sometimes the permission error is due to ownership issues. In this case, you will want to change the owner or group of the file using the chown command. To change the owner, type sudo chown username filename. If you need to change the group, use sudo chown group name filename. You can also change both owner and group by typing sudo chown username group name filename. If you find that you do not have permission to change file ownership or permissions, you can prefix your commands with sudo to run them with administrative rights. For example, sudo chmod u plus x filename or sudo chown username filename will allow you to execute these commands successfully. Once you have made your changes, it is essential to verify that they took effect. You can do this by running lsl filename again to check the updated permissions and ownership. Keep in mind that directories requiring execute permission to allow you to enter or search them. Similarly, executable files, such as scripts or binaries, need execute permission to run. Using these commands effectively will help you resolve permission denied errors when accessing files, running scripts, or modifying system files. This approach is consistent across major Linux operating systems, as they all share a similar permission model. Understanding and managing Linux file permissions through the command line interface is vital for maintaining system security and ensuring proper file access control. By granting the minimum necessary permissions, you can reduce security risks while still enabling required functionality.